Hello, Archibald here. Identify the percent, whole, and part of this problem. Okay, you have to read the questions and you got to identify percent, part, and whole. If you don't know which one is unknown, you have to use x and find the value of x. Okay, so here's the question. In the news, you hear tuition is expected to increase by 26.5% next year. So obviously this is percent. That's how you identify. You type 26.5%. You type exactly as it is because you can see the percent at the end of this box here. So you have to type all percentage, okay, not decimal value. That's the first part. Let's continue reading the question. If the tuition this year is $1,804 per quarter, so this is the whole in the question, okay, because we need to know how much will the tuition increases next year. So the how much tuition increases, that's the part of this $1,840. So $1,840 is total. So you put $1,840 as a total, but part is unknown. So you put the part as x here because that's the unknown, okay? Because we don't know how much increases. That's what you're going to find. So you solve for x in this question and let's find the x. So remember that x is the part. So here's a formula for the part. Part is going to be whole times percentage. So to find the part, you multiply whole, which is going to be or percent times whole. The percent is going to be 26.5%, but when you put in the formula, you must put in the decimal. 0.265 times whole is going to be $1,804. So you multiply these two numbers, 0.265 times 1,840. So you get x value 487.60 cents. So that much tuition will going to be increases by. So next part, last part of the question is how much will be the tuition next year. So you have to add this, how much increases from 1840. So you add 1840 on that value, how much increases, you increase this much, which is the part. So you get the answer to $2,327.60. So the tuition next year gonna be this much, $2,327.60. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye.